You know, Tupac used to be a homosexual. A lot of people don't know this. Back when Tupac was in high school, he was prancing around the stage with tights. You know, he used to be a ballet dancer. And he had a gay haircut. He was a homosexual. And it was everything about, I respect women, I love women. The women is the most powerful rose that exists in the concrete jungle. And all this other nonsense, it's gay. Nobody wants to hear it because, hey, Tupac, that's gay. And so everybody ignored Tupac. Nobody cared about what Tupac had to say. Until Tupac started adopting the thug life philosophy. And he tattooed thug life right across his stomach and let everybody know, I'm a thug now. I'm a thug-ass nigga. And so now we saw Tupac become the sex symbol we all love and adore. He became irresistible. We'd watch this sexy thugged-out black guy with a bald head. You know, you watch the How Do You Want It video, and he has a girdle on, and he's prancing, hopping up and down on a bull. And, you know, us thugs, we couldn't resist ourselves. We'd just say things like, Tupac, Tupac, I love it when you talk gangsta. Remember when Terry Crews said that? And Friday After Next? That's how we all were. You know, that's capturing reality. When Tupac became a thug, he became irresistible. But Tupac made the mistake of becoming too thugged out and too retarded. He saw the success. He saw how much he was winning now that he was becoming a thug. And he thought, well, if I can go this far becoming a thug, why don't I become more of a thug, more retarded, more crazy? Because that's going to mean more money, more fame, more fortune, just like me. I understand that you're supposed to get money and start acting like a thug with its limits. Because you see, we fast forward to 1997 to that fateful night at the MGM Grand Casino and Resort, where Tupac was attending the Mike Tyson fight. Mike Tyson scored a first-round knockout that night, and Tupac was excited. All those sexy thug nigga juices were flowing through his veins. Remember, this was peak thugged-out Tupac. And Tupac was blinded by this thugged-out behavior. One guy in his entourage says, hey, that's that Crip nigga from Crenshaw that jumped me the other day. And Tupac, the god of all thugs, said, what? Where he at? And Tupac took it upon himself to go out there in the casino, speed walking across the casino, waving his arms like Vince McMahon. We've seen the infamous footage of Tupac in this casino, the MGM Grand, the day he died. Waving his arms to the side. Every step he took, walking at least 10 miles an hour. How do you walk 10 miles an hour? Nobody knows, but Tupac was able to because the guy was thugged out. Tupac had thug and Blackmaxxed to a level so high that he was able to speed walk 15, 16 miles an hour. And nobody, to this day, scientists, physicists aren't able to explain how was Tupac able to walk so fast. You know, people are too preoccupied with thinking, well, who killed Tupac? Was it Suge Knight? Was it the LAPD? Was it the hip-hop police? Was it Puff Daddy who's in prison right now? They're so preoccupied with these things that do not matter that they don't stop and think, well, wait a minute. On that fateful night at the MGM Grand Casino and Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada, Tupac was walking a little bit too fast. As a matter of fact, it was way too fast. It makes no physiological sense. You see, people still haven't caught up with the power of Blackmaxxing, mixing with Thugmaxxing, mixing with a little bit Neatmaxxing. You see, people fail to realize that Tupac was operating on that fateful night on a level of thug and Blackmaxxing so high, God levels of blackness. He got way too close to the sun. He was engulfed into flames and burned into ashes. That sexy, thugged-out black guy Tupac with his bald, sexy head and those beautiful, expressive eyes. How about that chiseled, black, muscular physique? It's gone now. It's gone. Folks, let this be a lesson to you all. Tupac followed all of my principles. The guy was sexy. The guy was thugged out. The guy had a nice physique. The guy was a Blackmaxxer. And because he followed all these tenets, he became the biggest sensation in all of hip-hop. And I'm going down the same road. I need every single one of you during this very delicate time for a guy like me. I'm getting rich. I'm going to have a couple M's in a couple months. I'm going to have a couple M's. I'm going to start acting erratic. I don't know what I'm going to be able to, I don't know what I'm capable of. I might just pull up to a strip club, tell a girl, hey, listen, I'll give you $1,500 to get out of here. Let's skedaddle. I want to take you home. Here's $2,000. Let me sniff your crevices. No sex, no nothing. I just want to sniff crevices of a stripper after a long 8-hour shift of dancing on the pole. That's all I want. I mean, we're talking about craziness here, folks. This is scary. What's coming for a guy like me is very scary. I don't know how thugged out I'm gonna get.